Welcome to the channel. If you want to understand people better, grow in your career, and avoid unnecessary mistakes in relationships and life, you are in the right place. Before we begin, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow and allows me to create more videos like this for you. Now, here's what makes this video different. We are not just going to talk about theories. We are going to go through real life situations, real behaviors, and examples from both professional life and personal life. So that no matter who you are, you will be able to relate and recognize these patterns in your own experiences. Because once you see these patterns, you cannot unsee them. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever worked really hard, but someone else got the credit? Have you ever trusted a friend and later regretted it? Or said too much and wished you had stayed silent? If yes, you're not alone. The truth is, life is not always fair. But it is predictable. There are patterns to how power works between people. And once you understand them, you start seeing them everywhere. At work, in friendships, in families, even in relationships. Today, we're exploring 5 powerful laws that explain why people succeed, fail, rise, and fall. These laws are not about manipulating people. They're about understanding human nature, so you don't become the victim of it. So, let's begin. Law number 1. Never outshine the master. People above you don't just want results. They want to feel important. They want to feel respected. And sometimes, they want to feel superior. If you make them look inferior, even unintentionally, you create silent enemies. Let's look at a professional situation. Imagine you are in a meeting. Your boss presents an idea to the team. You immediately interrupt and say you already solved the problem last week, and you explain it better than them. Everyone praises you. You feel proud, but your boss feels exposed. In that moment, you may have gained attention, but you also triggered insecurity. And insecure authority is dangerous. Months later, when promotion decisions happen, you might wonder why you were overlooked. This is often the reason. Now let's look at personal life. A son constantly corrects his father in front of relatives. Or a friend keeps showing off success, expensive purchases, achievements, around friends who are struggling. At first, people admire you. But slowly, admiration turns into resentment. Because nobody likes to feel small. Ego is fragile, especially when status is involved. A smarter strategy is simple. Make others feel important. Give credit. Ask for opinions. Let them shine, occasionally. Power isn't always about brilliance. Sometimes, it's about emotional intelligence. Now, let's move to the second law. And this one surprises many people. Law number 2. Never put too much trust in friends. We grow up believing friends are always safe. Friends are loyal. Friends will never hurt us. But reality is more complicated. Familiarity often creates jealousy, competition, and expectations. Let's start with a professional example. You help your close friend get a job in your company. At first, everything is great. You support each other. But later, comparisons begin. Who is getting more recognition? Who is closer to the manager? Who is progressing faster? Your friend may start feeling you have an advantage. And slowly, friendship turns into silent competition. This happens more often than people realize. Now, personal life. You share personal secrets with someone during emotional conversations. You trust them completely. Then one day, you have a serious argument. And suddenly, those same secrets are used against you. Not always intentionally, sometimes emotionally. But the damage is real. Friends know your weaknesses, your fears, your insecurities. Sometimes, enemies are safer. Because they must earn your trust. This doesn't mean don't have friends. It means trust should be built slowly. Not given instantly. Now think about this. Many problems in life don't happen because of enemies. They happen because we reveal too much too early. And that brings us to the third law. Law number 3. Conceal your intentions. If people know exactly what you want, they can block you. They can compete with you. They can sabotage you. Mystery creates advantage. Professional example. Imagine you announce to everyone that your goal is to become team leader. Now, Every coworker sees you as competition. Some may support you, others may start undermining you quietly. But if you simply focus on improving your skills, helping projects succeed, and building influence, you move forward without resistance. Results speak louder than announcements. Personal life example. Sometimes people share every plan, every dream, every step with everyone around them. And when plans fail, criticism increases. Doubt increases. Energy drops. But when you move quietly, you protect your confidence. Sometimes, silence protects opportunities. Humans react to perceived threats. Hidden intentions create less opposition. Now here's something powerful. You don't always gain respect by talking more. Often, you gain respect by talking less. And that brings us to law number 4. Always say less than necessary. The more you talk, the more chances you give people to judge you, to misunderstand you, or to find weaknesses. Silence creates authority. Professional example. Two employees present ideas. One speaks nervously, explains too much, repeats points, keeps talking. The other explains clearly, in a few sentences, and stops. Who appears more confident? Usually, the second person. Because clarity signals confidence. Over-explaining signals insecurity. Personal life example. During arguments, one person keeps talking, defending, explaining, raising voice. The other person stays calm, speaks less, pauses. Who looks stronger? Silence creates psychological pressure. People naturally assign depth to those who don't speak excessively. And finally, we come to one of the most important laws. Because even if you follow everything else, this one can decide your future. Law number 5. Guard your reputation with your life. Reputation is power that works even when you're not in the room. In professional life, if you're known as reliable, opportunities come automatically. Managers trust you. People recommend you. But if you're known as careless, even your good work gets doubted. Perception becomes reality. Personal life example. One rumor, one misunderstanding, or one mistake can change how people treat you socially. Not because it's true, but because people believe it. Humans rely on shortcuts to judge others. Reputation is that shortcut, which is why protecting it early is easier than repairing it later. Today, we explored 5 powerful lessons. Don't outshine authority. Be careful trusting friends. Hide intentions when necessary. Speak less for more power. And protect your reputation. These laws are not tools to manipulate people. They are shields against manipulation. If you found this video helpful, take a moment to like it and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Your support really makes a difference. And if you start noticing these patterns in your life, you'll realize something powerful. Success isn't random. It follows human nature. In the next part, we'll explore how to control perception and influence people without force. Because awareness is power.